Hello, YouTube! It's Joe Black again. I know I said before that I would probably be playing my games on my laptop for the foreseeable future, but I tried that, and well, let's just say it didn't work out so well. So I've set up my Switch 2 by connecting it to the TV, as you may have noticed. Excuse me while I adjust the thing better to make sure you can see as much of the screen as I can manage. Now, as you can see, I have loaded up Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. There's a reason for this. You see, I've decided to play through the entire Breath of the Wild series of Zelda games. But I am not doing it the way you'd think it'd be done. Breath of the Wild, Age of Calamity, Tears of the Kingdom, then Age of Imprisonment. No, I'm doing it in chronological order. I'm starting with Age of Imprisonment, then doing Age of Calamity, and then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Fun fact though, for those of you who had a Nintendo Switch and got either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom for said game system. If you have the Nintendo Online Plus expansion pack, you can get a free Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade on those games. You still have to have either the digital copy of the game or a physical copy of the game to be able to play the upgraded version. Basically, like switching PlayStation 4 games to their PlayStation 2 versions. Same idea. That's irrelevant. Now, I did actually start playing this game, but I was like, hey, this would make great content. Now, this is not as open world as Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and frankly, most Zelda games are these days. This one's... There is a wee bit of exploring, but you go to the map of Hyrule and you choose which area of Hyrule you're going to, and this is decided via what mission you're going to be doing. So, yeah. Now, being that this is a new game for me, I started the game on easy, and frankly, it was, well, easy. The recommended level was 3, and I was over level 10, and that's not my fault, because I was level 10 from the intro, basically. Leveled up, basically. So, let's get started. Yada, 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 yada. So, I'm going to switch it to normal. English. I hate inverted, so I'm not doing inverted. Yes. Now, there is a lot of lore, and there is a lot of, talking in the game. As I complete the main missions, it will, quite often, go to a cutscene. That's the word I was looking for, cutscenes. It's kind of cutscene heavy. A lot more than Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, that's for sure. Now, for those of you who have played Tears of the Kingdom, you may recognize this as the depths. You may not. I do not know. I don't particularly care. Now, for those of you who have played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, you'll recognize that noise. Yes. We're currently seeing things from the perspective of a Korok. This one's different from the other Koroks. Most of the other Koroks stay in one place until you talk to them. This one is an explorer. He'll explain why in a later cutscene, so I'm not going to go into that, because spoiler alert. Oh, speaking of which, spoiler alerts. A lot. Though, to be fair, Tears of the Kingdom's, dragon tears were pretty heavy spoilers for this game. Now, there's that thing he's about to awaken. There's a lot of speculation on what it is, because it looks and fights a lot like Link. Oh, look, there's the Korok I mentioned. Since Link is still very much alive, over 1,000 years in the future, the most likely explanation, if it is indeed an explanation, is this is a link from from a past adventure, not the link from Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. That, or he's managed to travel back in time, much like Zelda did. Spoilers. Now, I mentioned that I played some of this, but I didn't get very far, so I know about as much about this game as you do. There's King Rauru, the Zonai.
There you are, Rob.
One of the last of his kind. And his wife, that's not his wife, that's him. There she is. His wife, Sonia, Queen of Hyrule. Supposedly direct ancestors to Princess Zelda.
To remind you, you are the only king that Hyrule has.
For the moment.
Forgive me, Sonia. I heard a disturbance in the forest.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed. What?
Ignore that. I was downloading the upgrade to Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I was flipping through the Nintendo Switch store and happened to notice those, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's perfect."
Where am I? We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry.
Now the expansion
It's
pack
okay.
you
My name
need
is
to be able to
Sonia.
get those upgrades and continue playing them costs $40 a year,
And could
not a
you
month,
ask what
a
your
year.
name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
This is quite perplexing to them, as they are the only known king and queen of Hyrule, which they
An
just
unexpected
founded.
answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
No,
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
Fun fact, unlike in pretty much all the other games, Zelda actually fights in this one. Now, I did play part of Age of Calamity, but I didn't get very far in that.
Today. Would you be willing to tell us what happened?
I don't remember if I explained it, but
Intriguing.
I didn't do very
So you,
good in the
Princess
sign up
Zelda of Hyrule,
playing
and
the
your
games
loyal
on my
attendant were
laptop.
investigating deep
while
beneath
recording.
the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom.
Game kinda froze
and
mid
a horrifying man
recording.
bound by magic. This
Spoilers.
man's awakening caused the earth beneath your feet to crumble.
Spoilers.
You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us.
Yeah, they really didn't need to show us this image again. Which is funny, because I don't remember seeing it from
I
that.
can't say it's
angle.
an easy tale to accept.
Can't
But
blame
you
it
do
for
bear
that.
that secret stone.
That is the secret stone of time. The same one
Perhaps you truly have traveled
Queen
back in time.
Sonia carries.
This stone?
If you look at her around her neck, I believe it may be on her head.
Come, let's leave such
Either
topics for later.
around her head. There it is. There it is, right there on
Why
her
don't we
necklace.
take a look around?
That's
See if you recognize anything.
the secret stone of time.
All right.
Same one Zelda carries. Rauru here has the secret stone of light, which supposedly gave the power of light that was passed down from generation to generation to eventually manifest in Zelda. It's certainly a lot better than the so-called
Let us
wisdom.
first make for Hyrule Castle. The plateau it rests upon should give you a fine lay of the land.
We get no such lay of the land from the castle. We don't.
Strange. This scenery should be new to me. Yet it feels so oddly familiar.
And there's a reason
Then
for
let us
that.
press on. Perhaps you'll see something you recognize.
So, oh, you know this.
What's that over there?
The shrine meant to seal away the shades in this area. Although that one is yet to be finished.
Those who played
Foul spirits
Tears of the
that
Kingdom
plague
might recognize
Hyrule's
that.
lands. Sonia and I have been traversing the kingdom to banish them.
We were returning from one such journey when we found you. Now come. We've soldiers just ahead.
Things are about to go bad, FYI. Spoilers. I know I'm supposed to warn a spoiler alert before the spoilers, but now there are obviously the main missions, main quests in the game, but there are side quests.
Welcome back, Your Majesty.
A lot of side quests.
And who is that with you?
We can explain everything once we're back at the
Many of
castle.
which can
For
be
now,
completed
Simply know that she's a friend.
while completing the
As you wish, Queen Sonia.
the
In that
main
case,
quest.
Let us be off.
They give you healing items pretty early on in this game, spoiler alert, but in easy mode, I never needed it. He has been possessed! Stab him! Stab him! A kid. A kid. They're not gonna stab their comrade. It's like, they build up the possession here, and they almost never bring it up again throughout the game. At least the parts I've played. I only remember it coming up one more time in the entire time I played.
What are they?
They're shades.
Wow, 12
They're appearing even here.
12 whole minutes of and there's that power of light she has.
Alright, Zelda. Use its power.
People who have played Tears of the Kingdom
Quickly. Just as you did a moment ago.
may recognize the Zonai weapons,
The power of light?
though they're not so ancient now, since this is, when they came. Well, apparently this is after the Zonai were mostly wiped out. Rauru here and his sister Mineru are some of the only remaining Zonai left. So they're old even now, but they're nowhere near as old as they are in Tears of the Kingdom.
Apologies, Zelda. Could you lend us your aid? We must free these soldiers of the Shade's grasp.
I must find fast. I will help as well.
And this is how easy it is in normal. Imagine how easy it was for me in easy.
My power?
Amplified by the Zonai treasure from the possession. A secret stone. The light itself. Use my theory about who was who.
That appears to be the last. Run, and I can take things from here.
They are okay, yay.
Your Majesty.
Worry not.
If you ever play the game and see your men falling down, don't worry.
The shades here are gone.
They're really
You'll see
hard
they
to
remain as
save. They get back up afterwards, though. People don't seem to like to die in these games. Those of you who have played Tears of the Kingdom may will of
Across
course
sky and earth, light shall prevail over evil.
recognize the
Holy
shrine.
light, smile upon our people forevermore.
I have to wonder, are those his natural arms? The way they glow like that?
Sacred power. Incredible.
It's like when Zelda channels her power, a glow
You must
appears
be exhausted after
in
all
front of her
that.
hands. Her hands don't themselves glow.
Not nearly as much as in days past. Now that I have Sonia's assistance, the power of the shrines can hold for much longer than before. Truth be told, she aids me more than she knows.
In any case, the shades in the area should be contained.
Note, she says should.
Now then, Zelda. Shall we make our way to the castle?
Please.
The others have gone ahead to secure our route to the castle. I suggest we join them when we're able.
I wonder, how do these shrines work exactly?
That's a bit difficult to answer succinctly, but if you're curious, I would be glad to explain later.
To think that the very king and queen of Hyrule would be traveling around purifying evil.
I wouldn't have it any other way. To protect one's kingdom is the greatest pride a ruler could ask for.
That, and a welcome escape from his duties at the castle.
Ah. Leaving the castle of laziness is
Look there. Hyrule Castle lies just ahead.
Wait a second. Is this the Great Plateau?
Yep. In Breath of the Wild, that space is filled with rocks. In Tears of the Kingdom, you can blow up those rocks.
So that's Hyrule Castle? And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom.
I don't think
All
you
my
can
studies
in
have spoken
Breath of the
of
Wild.
precisely this. Then, that must mean this really is the past.
Yep. I don't think the palace is even... I don't remember the palace ever being still there in Breath of the Wild. I think it's gone.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Oh, they go into heavy spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom pretty early on in this game. So if you don't want spoiler alerts for
To vanquish this evil,
Tears of the
one which
Kingdom,
future generations would call the Imprisonment War.
you might want to not watch me playing this. Now, it doesn't do a lot of direct spoilers. It's more indirect, because when Zelda tries to warn, I can't remember if it was Sonia or Mineru, that's Raru's sister, about something from the future, they're like, no, the future must remain a secret to us. Shush, quiet,
Oh, this
zip.
one's just as eye-catching as the last. But I don't know, maybe blue's more your kind of color.
Please, all this fussing really isn't necessary.
Zelda gets a lady in
Nonsense,
waiting.
lady. You're Her Majesty's royal kin, and what's royalty without the garments to match it?
If you insist.
I forget how to say her name.
Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful.
Linalia. She almost looks like a Goron.
Now forget all that talk about going home. I vote you stay right here for the rest of forever.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Minoru, yes? Nobody else has the brains that she does. Uh-huh. If anyone will have answers, it's her.
Thank you, Linalia.
Yeah, don't worry. She doesn't appear much outside of cutscenes, if at all. You don't really do a lot of traveling through the castle. In fact, I haven't done it at all so far in the game. Maybe if some monsters attack the castle directly. Construct.
What is this? My word, it moves almost as if it's actually alive.
I wonder if that's the same construct she gives the Pura pad
Is this your
to,
first time seeing a construct?
so I can give it to Link. Mineru!
You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Minoru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant. It's an honor to meet you, my lady.
Which technically makes her
Call me
Mineru's
Minute,
niece.
please.
Technically.
And the honor is all mine, Zelda. Now to the matter at hand. Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
No need to hide your interest. Take a closer look, if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead.
Oh.
You know, when they came down to...
What's that?
It's called a Purapad. A friend of mine made it for me. It's capable of creating vivid depictions of any landscape or object you wish to chronicle.
the surface,
And it
they
used to
found
do even more than that.
a man
Before I
instead of
found
Sonia.
myself here in this era.
Would you be willing to let
Be
me
Mineru,
examine
who
it?
would be
It may prove
queen, not
useful in my
Raoul
studies.
king.
Of course. I have so many questions I'd like to ask about your construct as well.
Nothing against
I knew this would happen.
same-sex relationships, but only members of the royal family have to produce an heir. So Rauru would not be king with another man. So it would have been Mineru who was queen instead of Sonia if Sonia had
As
been a
Zelda and
man.
Minoru discussed construct
And
technology,
Rauru would have been
the
the
two
brother
quickly
of the
realized
queen.
they had a great deal in common. Minoru also took a keen interest in Zelda's Purapad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in functionality.
She fails miserably.
Alas, Minoru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms a person into an eternal dragon at the cost of their heart and mind. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time.
Those abilities will come in handy.
So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes, each day has been more wonderful than the last. I've already learned a great many things from King Rauru and Queen Sonia, of course. But nothing compares to Minoru's incredible research. To think I would find myself riding atop a construct.
That comes in handy later.
Well, I'm glad one of us was happy about it. Ever since you arrived, it's just been one eventful day after the next. Remember when His Majesty snuck off from his duties and we were foolish enough to join him?
Sonya was not happy.
It wasn't long until Queen Sonia found us. And she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
Yeah.
Now, after you, my lady.
That is what we call an envoy mask.
Envoy.
The actual Goron.
Yes. Each depicts one of the sacred beasts that guard our kingdom. Divine protectors we Hylians have worshipped since long ago. When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks. Proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Sacred beasts. Even at this early stage, it's clear that Hyrule is on good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, we had hoped to join hands with them as well.
Plateau that leads
But
to
their
the...
desert tribes have begun to encroach on
Whatever.
neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home. In times past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large. But those voices have grown far weaker of late.
Or died.
And I expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain, the only male born to their tribe in the past 100 years. Now then, it's time for your training. Rauru mentioned he'll be joining us as well. Show him your best, Zelda.
I will.
Now, when I get around to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I'll probably do the shrines and temples, you know, or whatever they're called. Yada, yada, yada. I'll do those in side episodes instead of the main episodes, since they take forever. Come on, attack me. He's good at dodging.
No holding back!
Oh no. Yeah, they don't. This was a lot easier to do in easy mode. Yay, fun. Yada, yada, yada. Oh no, I clicked yes. I want a rematch.
With all I've got! I can find no holding back! Still going! With all I've got!
This wasn't obvious from how much easier it was to do it before. That technique I was using against him is better
Of course.
used when he gets close. That's not the end of this, by the way.
Yes.
I'm not reading what they're saying because I have an idea what they're saying.
If I may.
Special ration. Basically, it's our medicine for in battle. See all those red dots on the map? Those are all enemies. Special attack. It's basically a finishing move. Significantly more powerful than that one. Ooh, a treasure chest. Blue nightshade. Ah, yeah. He's wrong, of course. Charging enemies use the that one I used before for airborne enemies. Oh no, I used the wrong one. And he's still almost dead anyway. people who are familiar with yada yada yada. I clicked yes again. Sorry about that, guys. My phone that's doing the recording is kind of blocking my view of this. I'm trying to screen ahead. Yes, no question. Those of you who are familiar with the Zelda games will have recognized what was the start to the story run. For some reason it cut out.
Yes.
No, I don't need to fight him again.
Oh!
Yada yada yada. I'll probably cut out at the end of the tutorial here. Because my phone's probably heating up. Did I get them all? No. Man, those are some brave soldiers. Attacking me one-on-one like that. I slaughtered them when they were attacking me all at once.
Come.
That's right, we're facing Rauru himself.
We've yet begun.
So watch out for those ones that have multiple different... He says that now when he traps them. Six strikes!
Let's not hold back.
What this does varies. Depends on who you have team up with you. Ah, I did it again. Seems my fingers getting tired because it flipped. Because I did not click A. Not click A. Oh, I see what happened. I only clicked Y once. I did the Y multiple times. It's not over just yet. That's a rock crusher blade. It doesn't do very good at cutting, but it's really good for its namesake of crushing rocks. Agriston.
Do you mind if we join you? We could use the practice. My Goron brothers, I hope you're ready to have a bit of fun today.
Yes. They can use routers now.
Simple enough, madam.
Aha!
Let's not hold back.
Yeah! Success! Look at the Tesla. Oh, I guess I was facing the sun. Ah, I used the ground-based one instead. Ah, follow up flat. Did I mention that we don't end up killing them?
Yes.
Now then.
Victory! I have picked up some stuff. I should be able to save the game in a moment. Thing to remember if you play this game, you have to,
Zelda.
even if it shows the thing indicating it's being saved, you have to wait till the end of the cutscene,
Zelda.
or else it'll send you back to before the mission.
King Roru, thank you for all of your help today.
So at best,
What's this all
I'd
about?
have to redo the whole thing, the whole training mission. At worst, I'd have to start all the way back from the beginning of the game.
For years, I never knew my own strength, how to use this power that is. Were my mother still alive, I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many others were there in her stead, though I never found my answers. But now, discovering the truth here like this, I'm so happy. I hope to be just like you and Queen Sonia one day, protecting my people, giving them a reason to live.
In that case, there's only one thing to do. Find a way to return you to your own era. So you can become the protector your kingdom needs.
Yes,
And whenever you need us, Sonia and I will be here. Our time spent with you, as brief as it's been, has already meant the world to us.
I did mention this game is cutscene heavy.
Come, we should be getting home.
Pad.
Good.
Ah. There we go. Oh, I accidentally hit B instead of A. Anyway, I'm ending the video here. I'll try to get back on at some point, but I can't guarantee when my next upload will be. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time. And